Muchas gracias por todo. Muchas gracias por Alvaro for having me here. And unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm unfortunate and unable to wrestle tonight and for a little while. But thank God I'm here because I'm here to share the story of what happened. So this happened while This happened while I was driving back home. It was late at night. I was in the middle of nowhere. And my truck spun out of nowhere. I feared, I got terrified, I blacked out. And I don't know what happened. I woke up outside the car, facing down, woke up, saw the car, or it was a truck, but completely totaled, everything horrible. And keep in mind, I was working up in the middle of nowhere where there's no cars, no civilization for miles. So theoretically, I shouldn't be here right now. I walk to the road, try to flag down a vehicle, nothing. Go back to my truck, trying to find my phone. And all of this, I never had any fear, even though I was all alone in the darkness. I felt my head split open all right here. My back in serious pain, just ungodly pain. But I pushed through, and I climbed into my truck, and what was so funny is I shouldn't have done that. Laid there for a little bit, got out, I'm like, okay, let's try this again. Walked to the road, I fell down the 10 to 15 foot ditch, and I rolled over, I'm like, okay, let's do this again. I got in the middle of the road, flagged down a car, a dude saw me, that's where I saw everything. A jacket almost like this, all covered. I don't mean to be graphic, but if y'all could have seen it, I shouldn't be here right now. All here, he threw me in the back of his truck, called the paramedics. They came 5 minutes later, no less, saw my head. They were just wondering, how am I alive right now? How is this dude still doing it? They asked me, can you feel your toes? Can you move your legs? Can you do everything? And I told them that, I'm like, dude, my back just hurts. I am fine. I'm okay. Not to be rude in any way. Ambulance came in, they picked me up, threw me in there, started putting me on IVs and everything. They somehow found one of my phones. After that, it took me 20 minutes out. They had a helicopter waiting for me. They asked me, you ever been on a helicopter ride before? No? Well, it's hell of a time to be in one, right? I get there, get to the hospitals, I'm awake during the entire thing, my MRIs, my CAT scans, my x-rays, every single thing, with my messed up back and my sliced open head. It wasn't until, I remember the time, 7:47 in the morning, where they tell me, we're gonna put you into surgery right now. I tell them, wait, I have to call my mom. Mom is everything, everybody knows that. I call her, I tell her, she's crying. And I told her, Mama, calma. My back just hurts, I'm okay. And after that whole correlation of that time period, I was awake. I was awake for 4 hours, losing blood. And what they told me is I blew out my C12. That's it, no broken bones, no nothing else, A-okay. And when I was in total darkness, I was in total darkness for 30 minutes. After that, they were like, you got any questions, any concerns? And I'm like, well, I do wrestling, when can I get back? And they're like, a year. Okay, makes sense. Then later that day, I went to my second surgery for my back. I tell them again, they're like, all right, 6 to 9 months. By the next day, I was already walking, talking, taking a shower, moving around and doing everything nobody who has been in my accident should be doing. And by the third day, I was out of the hospital and I came back home. And I honestly want to say, it's purely because of pro wrestling is why I'm alive. It prepared my body to be here right now. If you could see the accident, if you could see everything that I went through, I shouldn't be standing here right now. I shouldn't be standing here at all. I should be a dead man. So I want to thank all of y'all for being here, supporting, and I want to thank pro wrestling. And I know I haven't disclosed this with anybody, but when that was happening, my brakes felt a little funny, and I honestly want to say, I think it was Illuminated trying to get at me because
clearly you didn't do a good job. Your hands were breathing. Your hands should be on the picture up there, actually. What we did to you was meant to put you the hell out. You want some right now? Finish that neck problem that you got. I'll split the rest of your goddamn head open. Don't you worry about it. Hey! What are you gonna do, buddy? You really want to risk your life? You don't want some, brother.